As a parent, hearing that your child has cancer is something that never really, you never really come to terms with it in a way. And then it was kind of how you imagine it being, in that you get taken into your room, 3 doctors come in and you're told, and yeah, walk back through and just saw Matilda on the bed, and I'll never forget that moment. Matilda's cancer diagnosis changed absolutely everything. It's impacted the finances. We were paying hospital parking fees, you're paying to get to and from the hospital. It impacted my husband's hours. He couldn't work as much because we needed him to look after Marley whilst Matilda was in hospital. Christmas for us as a family hasn't really been Christmas. Matilda's treatment has spanned over 3 Christmases. People talk of Christmas traditions and they go out and they go and see Father Christmas and they do all these lovely things, but actually our biggest family Christmas tradition so far has been hospital. The CLIC Sargent, social worker, could see that we were really struggling, and she came in one day and said she thought she'd be able to get us a place in the CLIC house. So instead of doing a 3-hour round trip each day to see Matilda, I was 10 minutes down the road. It meant we were there for Christmas. I sat and had my Christmas dinner in the kitchen in the CLIC house. I mean, it's called, home from home, and it couldn't be more true. It's special, and it just felt like you were walking into somewhere safe and just homely, which is all that you needed at that time. CLIC Sargent didn't just help us at Christmas and with the CLIC house, they have helped us the whole way through Matilda's treatment, like just being at the end of the phone whenever we needed them, day or night, to the CLIC nurses that come weekly to do her blood tests that prevent her having to go to the hospital. They'd come to the home, they'd come to the school. They've just been like another little family there when you need them, which you just so desperately need. Life without CLIC Sargent during treatment would have been really tough. It would have meant for us, for example, that my husband probably would have had to take more time off work to be able to take her in to have these weekly blood tests. It would have meant that we would have probably had to take her into the hospital just generally more often, because if there was a problem, you wouldn't have someone to run it by first. You'd be taking her in for them to check her over. And it's difficult to describe what that would have been like to not have it, because we were so fortunate to have it, but I honestly can't imagine how you'd get through it without it. Matilda finished treatment earlier this year and is doing amazingly. I mean, when you compare her to 2 years ago to now, it's like a different child, and you can't explain it.